Much for that update. And for In Your Corner, continuing our team coverage on the tornado that ripped through southwest Cape Coral Saturday night, leaving a path of destruction behind it. The brunt of the damage is in the area of Beach Parkway West between Chiquita and Sands Boulevard, but effects of the storm can be seen in several parts of southwest Cape Coral. Fox 4 Rising's Kelly Dame joins us now from Beach Parkway, which is a heavily damaged area of Cape Coral there. And Kelly, as you wake up, you've been seeing school buses drive by, some folks also just getting back into the swing of things. What can you tell us? Good morning.
Yeah, Miriam, good morning. You hate to say it, but it's almost like business as usual today. You have seen those school buses driving by. People have been out jogging, taking their pets on a walk. You name it, neighbors out looking at all of this damage. And for some people, like this house, it's going to take a lot to rebuild. We've got a lot of stuff from a fence to windows to roofing and just debris still scattered. There's a pool ring over here from the pool still left behind. And for others, though, the repairs may not be as much, but today the focus is on rebuilding. And in fact, there is a new number that's going to be starting in just about an hour for you. I'll be giving you more details on that in just a minute, but I do want to bring it back here to the power. That's been a big issue in this neighborhood. It was originally some 9,000 people without power when the storm hit. That has been knocked down from 800 this morning to 200. So crews have been out and about fixing it and definitely making sure that they are doing what they need to do to get people to resume normalcy here. Now, I do also want to mention police are saying if you can, stay away from this area. Case in point, we just saw a van that was dragging a power line behind it. It wasn't live, but it's just showing you that there's debris all over the place, so really take it easy if you are headed near this area. Let's get back to that number I was talking about that is going live at 9 a.m. That number is for getting permits and things. So the first number, if you have any general questions, you can call 574-0425. That new number you can call 574-0551. Again, that is for getting permits for community development. Now, I do want to bring us back out here live as we look at all the damage. The governor has also been looking at that damage that is now estimated at $6 million. Fox 4 Rising's Adam Pinsker joins us now with a look at what the governor saw when he toured the city yesterday.
And just to give you a scope of how bad the damage was from Saturday's tornado, this is a ceramic piece from a power line that's just lodged into the soil here. We're at the corner of Beach Parkway and Agua Linda Boulevard. Governor Rick Scott actually on Sunday was just a couple miles from here touring some of the damage, and he is huddling with his advisors to determine how much it will cost to clean this mess up. Overturned cars, roofs torn to shreds, trees snapped like matchsticks.
I grew up in the Midwest, and I remember all through school we'd have to go to the basement of the school because we'd have tornado alerts.
Governor Rick Scott recalling some of those childhood moments as he toured a neighborhood off Chiquita Boulevard and Southwest 17th Avenue, homes ravaged by Saturday night's tornado.
Surprisingly and very, very thankfully, we don't have any reports of any major injuries or any deaths from this.
Although tornadoes in Florida are extremely rare, some have called for tornado sirens to be installed. Governor Scott credits smartphones for saving lives.
You can argue which way is better, but as you know, down here, they did send text, is my understanding.
Damage to homes is estimated at $5.5 million, but that number may climb to $10 million when you count the number of down power lines. It is still unknown whether Florida will need federal dollars to recover.
The way it works is we have to hit a certain threshold of damage, and we'll see if there's that much damage or not.
It is hard to put a price tag on the damage suffered by those living in these neighborhoods, although it could have been a lot worse. And Waste Pro is scheduled to be out here today to clean up a lot of the debris that's been left here from this storm, but it could take several weeks until the job is done. Reporting from Cape Coral, Adam Pinsker, Fox 4, In Your Corner.
All right, Adam, thank you. And word to the wise, the contractors are going to be coming out of the woodwork, so to speak, with all of this. In fact, we have seen a lot of company vehicles driving by just this morning. So the Cape Coral Police Department is wanting to make sure that you are staying safe and not getting scammed, unfortunately, with all of this. So they are telling us to pass along word to make sure that the contractor you choose is licensed, bonded, and insured. And you can always check out a business at myflorida.gov. So here are the things that you need to know and moving forward today that the community is going to be doing? First of all, there's that number again. I'm going to share that with you right now, 574-0551, and that is to get permits if you need help with construction. That number goes live at 9 a.m. Also, another thing to note is that today the Cape Coral Police Department is going to be holding a new briefing for the media to update them on the progress. That's going to be at 8:30. We will, of course, have the very latest for you on air and also online coming up throughout the day. And so essentially the rebuilding is the big focus here this morning. And this isn't just the only area on Beach Parkway that has been affected. Coming up in a little bit, my co-worker Patrick Nolan, he is out in another area of the city. He'll be bringing a report as well. But I do want to send it back to my colleagues in the studio, Miriam and Jamie, who've been working very hard this morning there as well for you guys. And we're hoping for a good calm day out here in Southwest Florida, guys.
I know we need it, Kelly. Thank you so much. And as we turn to you, Jamie, for a look at today's forecast, if we're going to get that or not, we do want to talk about the structures of the homes, too, because really, not to downplay anything of what we're seeing, but the way homes are built here are meant to withstand this type of weather. Right, Jamie?
Yes, we're designed to withstand the tropical storms and the hurricanes, and I think that's the hidden blessing that we have when we're dealing with the tornadoes as well. We'll talk about, first of all, what to expect with the